Yep.
Good morning, this is the TMR Saturday morning podcast with me, DJ Wolfman, Jack, DJ Junkyard Dog, DJ Mute, and DJ Tina Tunes. We've also got Carol and Paul here with us this Saturday morning so far. I'm sure we're going to have a few more join very, very soon. What a day, guys, what a day.
If we can only get Paul to unmute his mic, if he's sure talking up the storm.
I think he's talking to someone else, possibly.
He might be on the phone with Ian.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he knows how to use Skype yet. Well, anyway, we've got a couple of shout-outs this week. Jimmy Buffett died yesterday. And I don't know if... I know most of you know them from here. A few of you don't. Dave, 66, an old fellow Philetopian. He passed away about 2 weeks ago.
Who?
Dave, 66.
Dave 66.
Oh.
I got notification of that. Armageddon UK was very good friends with him in the UK, and I got notification of that in Philotopia the other day. So yeah, we're slowly getting smaller, guys. Slowly getting smaller. Southern Comfort. Oh, yum. That's good stuff.
Yeah. It was a good way to start the morning.
That's his grandma's. That's his grandma's every evening at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Paul, I can't answer your call in the other call. I'm in this one. If I answer the other call, I drop the whole lot.
Paul, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Hold on,
Paul.
We might have to Skype with him once in a while, just get him used to it. Lord have mercy. I volunteer, Tina.
You can call him. He called me enough this week.
Hey, he could be your Paulicious.
No.
Right.
He's in the UK, you don't.
Sorry about that.
We can hear you now. Well, welcome to the Saturday morning podcast, Paul.
Welcome, Paul. Welcome, Paul.
Yeah, well, I'm learning, see, because I ain't got experience all these things, you see. That's me. I ain't got any experience.
It takes some time.
Yeah, well, I'm learning, trying to work it out. Like.
Anyway, as we were saying, Jimmy Buffett passed away, Dave 66, a fellow Philetopian has passed away as well. So I thought some prayers go out to obviously all the families and everyone involved and that knew them. So as for the DJ request program, I don't know, a few of you may have missed last week's podcast. We have had a few updates come in. I'll just go through them. We've got a crash handler coming in with error codes from 01 to 011. We've got an automatic flush if something isn't right. Causes application to restart. We've got added direct connection. Activation is now only direct. It causes less problems later on. Added license limitations to 6 refreshes instead of refreshing every 10 seconds. Users set domain now as well. And we've added a company field. There's an added backdoor in there, which we're hoping people are going to try and find. So that's an interesting one. We've changed the DJ ini file to an XML file.
Did you see what he was doing with his Dr. Pepper can?
I sure did.
Did he leave?
We've changed the website handler.
Unofficial commercial.
Right.
We've got global settings, create a setup file.
Oh, come on. It's all right, Andy. I'm trying to work it out on the computer. I'll
You're
turn it
all
off.
We've got an error handler in. Must know the product key. So yeah, there's a few things in there that we've done. There's possibly an update coming today. If not, it'll be later this week sometime. There's some crash protection in there. But we've spoke the last 2 weeks in depth on the DJ program, and I just want to put it out there that there are updates coming, and the licensing has now been looked at. We're looking at 1, 3, and 5 year licensing, just because it has to go through a server that's hosted offshore, so the prices will be negotiated from there on. That'll be through Jerry. If any DJs do have a crash report to report, can they please try and take a screenshot of it and send it through the crash report help box on the top of the DJ requester? Just so then we can identify the crash and actually fix the few little bugs that are arising as we're developing it. There is going to be a new web page too. Let me just bring it up. This is going to be public release and as well as public release, it is also going to be for Thunder Mountain Radio. I am mainly developing it for Thunder Mountain Radio because the way that I want it set out is this is going, the pre-fill section here on the left hand side is actually going to show up each individual DJ profile.
Welcome, Eddie. Welcome, Eddie.
G'day, Eddie. Welcome. And it's going to show up their DJ picture as well. And then on the right hand side of the screen where it says enter DJ status here, that is actually going to flag up your name and it's going to show whether the DJ is online or offline. They're two separate scripts that I am currently developing. Now, this web page is also going to have customizable backgrounds for when it goes to the public release to other radio stations and that. So they can either enter my source codes to be able to show online and offline DJs, preparing if they want to work with my source code, or they can put their own about us and things like that in the fields. And I'm also going to do another page that's going to have two fields, so it'll just say the requester and a DJ online or offline. But that's basically everything to do with the DJ requester now. These pages will be going live hopefully within the next 2 weeks. I've sort of got a very limited time schedule now, being that I've gone back to work. A very, very limited time schedule. So, yeah. That's about it for the web pages. That's it for the DJ request of today. I think we've covered our shout outs. I've tried to narrow it down as quick as I can in about 15 minutes on the updates. So Neil's sat here with his Dr. Pepper advertisement.
I was going to
Unofficial advertisement.
Yeah. Maybe we can get some support for them.
Let's see.
Mountain Dew.
So that, just for you guys, I was sharing it on the podcast, but just for you guys on the Skype call, this is the web page that I was talking about. You've got the pre-fill on the left-hand side. That's where your bios and your picture's going to be. And on the right-hand side, I'm going to have that. It's going to say DJ Tina Tunes online or offline.
It's looking good.
It sure is. And like I said,
Yeah, you add a lot.
that's going to be customizable for other radio stations because I'm doing a public release for Jerry's DJ requester as well.
I think
gonna
that'll
give
be difficult for my listeners to understand.
Well, you know what? If your listeners are that dumb, they can go and stick their mouse up their ass.
Right?
I get no requests.
How more plain and simple can I put it? If the bio is next to the DJ requester and it also says on the right hand side that it's this DJ online or offline, they can't make any mistake to who they are requesting the song from. Well, I hope.
Well, you're in it. You're in Skype, by the way.
I actually had sent a request for you, Tina, but when I had sent it, it was apparently your requester had crashed.
Right.
So I was trying to send you one.
I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm doing
But
this.
nobody's up. 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Well, you know, sometimes I am up and I'm listening to you, but I'm not human enough to communicate.
Unofficial.
I understand. I
You're-
try to play a couple
You're
of
up
your favorite songs.
early.
And I'm either just getting in from work or just relaxing down, ready to go to sleep now.
Yeah. So people are listening. We're just not communicative.
Or alive.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be honest, the last 4 days of me being back to work for the first time. Oh my god. I had to go and see a chiropractor today.
All right, yeah.
And we're
Hang
all
on.
jealous 'cause he didn't take us with him.
Yeah. Andrew,
Yeah.
I have to go. I've got a visitor here.
All right.
All right, I'll catch you
All
soon.
right, bye, Paul.
Okay, then. Sorry about that.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
okay.
And I have to give a quick shout out to our DJ, our first DJ with an assistant. DJ Eddie
Oh.
has a little mini DJ assistant. That was
Oh,
just
yeah.
adorable.
I didn't get to hear. I'm disappointed. When's she on next, Eddie?
Probably usually Thursday, because every other day she's usually in bed by the time I go.
We'll have to make a point of tuning in for his show.
Fuck that. He's recording it for me.
Right?
Yeah. Make her famous.
She looked like she was just having a blast.
Okay, if you go right click on your encoder, on the very last tab, you can go stream to record to file. If you tick that, you can actually make a recording of any show that you want.
I believe that's a hint. Eddie wants to hear it.
That's not a hint. That's a you got to. That's an order.
Yeah.
I'm stirring, but I don't give a shit. Love to hear it, obviously. But
Oh yeah.
it sounds like she had a good time.
She is also my biggest fan.
She is. She is.
You woke her up the other day. She was sound asleep in the car when you said the dog pound show. She woke up and she's looking around. She's like, I thought I heard the dog pound. I said, nah, I never in the car.
Yeah, that dog pound call wakes a lot of people up.
That's
You
why
won't-
that's why I use it.
You'll never mistake. Oh, which DJ is this? You'll know.
Give it a minute. He'll scream.
The Dog Pound Show! Made me laugh last night. Neil was talking to Jenna and he goes, Jenna, do you have dogs then? She goes, yeah. She goes, they just don't make a sound unless someone knocks at the door. So Neil goes, the next minute,
That wasn't me pounding. That wasn't me pounding. I think that was her that did it.
Yeah. She had a devil of a time with one of them, constantly barking. Every time she would leave the apartment, the dog would bark and bark and bark. It took her months. She finally got him broke. And then Neil sets him off. I don't ever hear him.
That wasn't me. I did not know.
No, I mean, but she showed you because you asked about it.
Right.
They used to go
Is
off
Jerry
on the phone
coming
with her.
over?
No.
Okay.
Did he end up DJing the other night?
No, he did not.
No,
I didn't hear him, so I wasn't sure. And I was
he'll do it this Wednesday. He'll do it this Wednesday.
What's that?
Jerry DJ.
yeah, I was listening.
And he'll make sure he gets set up properly. Can't wiggle out of it. Can't wiggle out of it.
I've already done it.
Right.
Done it and dusted.
I mean, I know you sent him the files. You actually go in there and do it for him.
No, I made sure that yesterday when we were talking, I said to him, I said, did you get them files, Jerry? He goes, yes, I did. They were very informative. Thank you very much.
I think he's just scared.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like I said to you, like, he knows that if he gets into it like he used to, he's going to enjoy it. But then when he needs that break, he's going to feel like he's letting people down. And I can understand where his mind's coming from.
Yeah, we used to listen to him all the time.
So he's good.
He's afraid he's a little rusty, and I'm like, well, what better way to knock all that rust off? Jump in there.
You know what they say.
Mm.
Practice makes you need more practice. You need more practice.
Right?
I bet you thought I was going to say perfect.
Because I was going to argue with you there.
Yeah, practice don't make you perfect. Need more practice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Jenna's come back after a long time. Guess who I found on my Skype today?
Jenna needs a lot more practice.
Remember Edie?
Who?
Edie?
Edie. I-D-D-Y.
Oh, I-D-D-Y.
No, I'm not familiar
don't.
with that one.
Carol, you remember Edie, didn't you?
I remember him.
Old Photopia user. Used to be a sock.
Is it coming back?
Don't know. I sent him a message today to say that we were on podcast, and I haven't heard anything back. So I found a few old people on Skype this morning, actually. So you think you've lost your aid then, Tina?
Oh yeah. I'm tired of hearing about my hours got cut. Okay. Before I was getting 42, now it's 28, and she's pissed. Like she
Well,
can't
that's not.
afford working 28 hours, so she's looking for another client. Well, we've been fighting nonstop for 5 days. That's her don't come.
Well, and that's not on you.
Right, it's
You
the
don't
insurance.
control that.
Oh,
And she's been taking liberties that she really shouldn't
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, more than you know. Like today, she's bringing her daughter, which is against policy. But I don't care.
Right?
But it's to the point where I can't even get an ice cream cup from anywhere, a milkshake, because my diabetes. Well, my diabetes is pretty damn good. It's 6.1.
That is amazing. So,
That is. And I said, all I want is one fucking ice cream. One.
yep.
And she goes, no. And she says, who's in charge? I am. I am your boss. She did not
Right.
like that word. And
Maybe it'd be best if she just did slide on out.
Yeah. I got an aide interview Tuesday or Wednesday. They're waiting on her TB shot.
Mm.
I'm going to tell you the truth, I don't mind if she never comes back. She makes me feel guilty about everything.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what I want to talk about, but yeah.
Well, it's like my doctor once told me that if you're feeling like having a cheat day, go ahead and have it, because if you allow yourself to have it once in a while, you won't overdo it.
Right.
But if you do a total abstinence, that when you do finally get a little cheat, you overdo it, and then it throws your sugar completely off.
Right.
So a little bit here and there, as long, with your sugar being a 6.1, wow.
Yeah, before it was 8. Half a year ago, 2 years ago, it was a good 8. And now it's down to 6. It's a big improvement.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's coming at 10. I'm like, oh God.
Just put a sign on the door, nobody home.
Yeah.
sick. Go away.
Right? I'm having ice cream. Go somewhere.
I just hope this new aide has a car and that walks.
Mm.
Anyways, yeah, she treats me like a 4-year-old, like she treats her daughter. And I'm like, I'm a grown ass woman.
That
I'm
don't
older
work.
than you.
No, it don't.
Proud myself I didn't get into a fight yesterday. So
Tell her you're
when
gonna
is
take
this
her.
new release coming out?
Sometime in the next few days. We should have it by the end of the week.
Alright.
Officially, I can say that. Unofficially, I can say that Jerry's was hoping to give it by the end of the podcast today, if not in the next day or two.
Okay.
But it's a slow process because we're slowly finding little bugs and.
Yeah, I had one. Because my frame network wasn't working.
Yeah, that's one of the little bugs that's coming out at the moment, and there's also another one. So I've got a test version running at the moment. This is my version. It's a bit different to your version, purely
But
because
my problem. Oh, yeah. My problem is I get no requests. So I don't know if mine works or not half the damn time.
It should do.
Yeah. But nobody's up when I'm on.
Not true. Not true.
So is it worth doing a 6 o'clock morning show, Neil?
I'm up.
You get at least one person listening. So
I just don't request music. I'm up. I listen to your show.
So what do you think of the show?
I always tell you your show is good.
Yeah. Oh, I got a question for Andy. I need to go through my list of files in your drive. How do I do that? Or you want to do that in private?
Same way you do any other file. You've got full
I can
access.
delete.
You've got full access to it, Tina. You can add,
I
you can remove, you can delete, you
Okay.
can do whatever you like. If you're
Alright.
all I ask is if you're deleting,
On podcast up so I can hear you.
just give me a wave and say that you've deleted stuff. Because when you delete it, it removes it into my recycle bin.
Who walked in?
So I just
Okay.
have to empty it. That's all.
Oh, God.
Alright.
Yeah.
I deleted it.
That's a whole bunch of duplicates.
Because I loaded his recycle bin up.
Oh,
I had it so full it locked both of us up.
oh no.
And from my understanding, there's going to be a lot more music added to the drives real
You don't-
soon. Because
Yeah.
Jenna's going to be adding all hers as well.
Okay.
Oh, not just music. We're getting ready. We're gonna. Me and her have been talking about storing our books over there.
Audiobooks?
Yeah,
I can add
Au-
mine.
the EPUBs, the audiobooks, all of it.
Alright, I have a whole bunch of those too.
Yep. I definitely have to get. What's that? James Patterson.
Yes.
Yeah, I have all his. Oh no. No.
Neil is a huge James Patterson fan. I've seen his name for years, but I had never. Neil convinced me to read that one, and I'm glad he did because it opened up a whole new author for me. And then we shared that with Tina, so
Oh yeah.
He's in the Guinness Book of World Record for the most #1 best-selling artist.
Oh, I
Mhm.
bet.
so hopefully in the next week or so, we're gonna have a selection of not just music but books and possibly even some more movies to be shared.
Now, how do you upload?
Drag and drop.
Okay. Because I have Loverboy's whole folder full of all his albums I want to upload.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I believe that's one I don't even have.
Yeah, I check all the folders. I didn't see many Loverboys. And that's my favorite band in the 80s.
Speaking of Andy, sometime this week, probably starting Tuesday, I'm gonna go back in and start finishing the other folders and get them sorted so that we can get them ready for everybody to make it easier for everybody to find what they need.
That sounds like a plan. Well, like I said, over the weekend, over the next 3 or 4 days, because my new roster system's a bit messed up, but I'm working with it. I get roughly every week. I should get 3 days off: Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'm hoping to get these web pages done in the next few days.
Okay.
And then I'll start doing things here as well. Because I've got fucking shitloads, and I mean shitloads, like, show you for instance.
What happened to your...
All that lot has got to be dropped over in files and renamed.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
you made my eyes just cross up. Oh God.
Half of that's yours, Bobby.
Yeah.
All those
I know.
Murdoch mysteries.
I did what, a week and a half, 2 weeks of sorting, and I had to take a break because I mean it literally made my eyes cross up. It was overwhelming. Let me increase the size so I can see what you.
Are you juice or anything?
All them are
Mm.
yours.
Oh yes, I was wondering where those were, and I forgot to go get them. So
I
yes,
haven't moved them over yet because some of them were still going.
okay,
So yeah, all them are yours. So
yeah.
I need to actually make me a store list and go to the store.
he really got into that program.
well, there is some over here as it is. There.
Okay,
I've just got to, because what I've done is I've left them in this drive while they're seeding,
yeah.
and I've still got them ones that are downloading at the moment. They're just being a pain in the arse. They're coming and going when they want.
Yeah.
But I've done pretty well so far. Like,
Oh. Oh. What's BitTorrent?
I've got my fucking password. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah.
Is that a paid site?
Upload. This is a private site.
Oh.
Uploaded 207, downloaded 166. Yeah, I'm a bad boy.
But that's good though.
Yeah, but I'm still seeding all these to keep the ratio up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Rachel,
Yeah, I've got a few different private sites, Tina. I've got that one. I've got...
that one's my favorite.
I can't show you these two while we're on air, but I got that one.
Alright.
And I forget where the other one is now. There it is. But for me to go to them, I've got to go into here and go.
What's that?
My ISP blocks them.
Oh. Like
You gotta go
VMP?
incognito.
So I don't use a VPN. I just use a web page VPN.
Oh, alright.
And I've got that one. I've uploaded 2.6 terabyte, downloaded 2.6. And then this one, my maybe, uploaded 4.8 terabyte, downloaded 4 terabyte. But I can't access them ones without having that up. Australia started doing government blocking on websites.
Oh, alright.
They block all y'all's fun. Y'all can't do nothing. I still find it just absolutely mind-boggling that you have to have a permit to have a knife.
What? Even a
Oh,
kitchen
yeah.
knife?
What's that?
Oh no. If it's a little bigger than a pocket knife, they have to have a permit.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it you guys call them? It's a noise.
Bloody ridiculous.
Yeah, they.
It's like I was saying to Jenna this morning. We even have to have a permit to hold a lizard.
Yeah.
Like all my snakes, I've got to have permits from them. I've got to have a
And it's
physical
like over
license.
here, you can have exotic. Well, not so much exotic pets, but we have the option to have those pets without having to have all that paperwork and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, if we go for the exotic, obviously they regulate that, but it's crazy. Can you imagine with all of her pets and stuff that she has, if she had to have a permit?
She wouldn't get one.
Right?
They wouldn't
I don't
allow
see how
one.
she doesn't have. I don't see how she doesn't have to have one being a petting zoo like that.
Right?
I've got to agree because over here, like that many animals, they'd say no.
Yeah.
Well, I thought she had one dog. I didn't realise she had two.
Yeah, she's got little ones though.
I just want my cat, and that's all there is.
You want some more?
No. She won't let
I
me.
got some that make your Foxy seem tame.
Yeah.
I've got one that is so bossy. Oh my God.
Oh no. The bird.
She yells in front of the door for me to open it every single time.
Right?
There's Eddie.
That's just sort of the phone.
He's on the phone.
Yeah, I look at if you don't have a reference.
What you do?
I guess I parked your car and put it in park right
Where'd you put it?
in the driveway behind here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, over in the grass is better. I never got in last night.
I had it over in the grass, but it was blocking sun instead of moving.
I mean, yesterday earlier. Okay.
Oh, we're
There
finally
he
getting
is.
some
Oh my
sunshine.
God. We've got to get that one on the podcast.
Right?
What's that?
He's got Eddie on camera. He's usually just on voice.
Oh.
It looks like he's enjoying a quiet moment before the boss wakes up.
Yeah, same here.
All my dogs is at my neighbors, the other is sleeping. My dog is playing on the tablet, and the rest is well, she's home with birthday party last night.
Birthday party.
Yeah, enjoy the peace while you can.
Oh, yes. You won't get no peace later. All those lollies.
You figure she's at a birthday party getting a big old slice of cake and some candies and
And
ice
be all
cream.
super high for you.
She'll be wide open. Do we have him on in the middle of the afternoon today?
No, he's on late tonight. Aren't you on tonight there, Eddie?
Yeah.
Yep, later tonight.
So it's
Friday and Saturday.
Saturday, tonight.
Yeah, I thought so. Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
You'll be on and she'll be running around in the background, jacked up on cake and ice cream.
Hold on, I haven't got you listed as Saturday night.
I didn't think that was on Saturday. I thought it was
No?
Saturday.
But there's an open slot for Saturday night, so feel free to take it.
Okay.
What time?
Hush up, Tina. We're talking to somebody else now.
Like, well, what the hell?
Oh, you want to see the girl dance?
It'll be DJ Eddie and mini DJ Sugar. That's gonna be her nickname, DJ Sugar Rush.
Oh, I could work with that. I could do a nice bio image for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for Eddie. No, piss off.
Yeah, wait.
He's gonna
wait till
go,
we
what's
tell
this red
wait till
button?
we-
Click.
Wait till we tell his daughter we do have a DJ apprenticeship program here.
Yeah, we do actually. I forgot we put that on hold, didn't we?
Yeah.
We do have a young aspiring DJ apprenticeship program on Thunder Mountain Radio, Eddie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's where parents or guardians of children, the children actually come on and learn to become a DJ, and we guide them.
Like Kit used to do it for his 13-year-old niece.
Yeah.
Bobby did it for her 20-something-year-old son, Bobby.
Uh-huh. I believe he was 23.
And he actually does a DJ Nick show every once in a while when he comes over and visits his mom.
Yeah.
There for a while, he'll do a morning show.
Everybody likes his style of music.
Sometime you'll have to put her on your lap and teach her how to DJ, Eddie.
Right?
She'll be a professional by the time she's 12.
Right?
She'll be a professor by the time she's 7.
Right.
She'd be kicking Dad off the air.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
I can see it now. So he gets into second grade, and the teacher says, "All right, take out a piece of paper and write what you did this summer." And the teacher will think she's lying because she'll be writing all this story about how she DJ'd and played this and that. And
Yeah.
and the teacher will be
How
like,
she's
"What?
got a-
How did you DJ at 7 years old?"
She'll be talking about her huge fan base.
And get tons of requests.
Right.
Yeah, she'll be talking about the DJ requester.
Well,
Look at the future there, Andy. And look at that. Tony thought this radio station had no future.
your request stay on the box for your next show, right? Like if you had some on there.
Sorry?
You know, like your request box. When you have some in there and you're ending your show, they'll stay on there to your next show, right?
Yeah.
They'll stay there until you clear them.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because I had something the other night, I couldn't think of. So I don't know if they're going to be on there to come back. Or,
They should be.
We'll definitely have to check that out to make sure that does.
Because your fans can also, if they know when you're going to be on, like right now, they could add some requests for you right now, knowing you're going to be on, say, tomorrow night. They could start adding requests for you now, so when you get on, you have a whole list already ready for you if they wanted to.
good to know.
Yeah, that's the way it should work. Easy way to solve that. Hold on, I can tell you.
That fan's going to blow the hell out of that.
You know, from the back, he looks like Papa Smurf.
Yeah.
Morning,
What's up?
Cam.
Morning.
Yeah.
Cam on the podcast? Holy cow, he is feeling better.
Yeah.
Don't tell Denise.
Eddie,
Oh my God.
check your requester.
Right?
Yeah, I was just thinking about filling it up. Mm.
Have you got one in there?
I'm checking it right now. Can't open it. I turn the TV on, so loading right now.
You should have a request in there for Luke Kim's fast car.
Yeah, I got 3 requests in there.
Okay, so it does stay. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should
okay.
stay until you clear it.
Yeah.
By the way, Asher says hello to everyone.
Hey.
Hi,
Hey,
Axel.
hello.
So, Cam,
So we have an
Yes.
extra to the podcast.
I got told something last night.
You know
Uh-oh.
that conversation we had last night? From the conversation from the time from the flip phone forward.
Yeah, okay.
He heard nothing about it.
What?
He was away from his computer. He came back just to the part where you were talking about your new flip phone. So I had to
Oh,
fill him
that's
in.
right.
I had to fill him in this morning.
That's it.
Okay.
There's no Japan trip now.
Well, speaking of Japan, I've got my friend messaging me right now, so, I am gonna be talking to him, so I'm gonna get off here because I rarely get to talk to him, and he wants to video
Well,
call.
say hello
So,
for all of
I
us.
will. Okay,
Alright.
I will. I'll come back when I can. Alright.
All right.
All
Bye.
right.
It is so good to hear him sounding better.
Yeah.
I think we actually
And
went to
he
work.
seems just a little less stressed, you know. So that's good too.
And he's back to work too.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to work, I think.
He started back to work this week.
I'm gonna have to take a 5-hour drive just to go get coffee.
Oh, no.
Why 5 hours?
That's how far he is from me.
Oh, all right.
Well, so in other words, 3.5 the way Larry drives.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. He's slowing down a little bit in his old age. My kids still nag me. Did you see that speed limit sign? Why, no, I did not. Did it have my name on it? Because if not, it was just a suggestion.
Here's the deal. You have a speed limit sign. If there is a black, there she is. You
Hello.
He said hi in your
Oh, I love that shirt.
if there is a black sign around, if there's a little black line around a speed limit sign, that means that speed limit is optional.
Ah, good.
Just like if there's a white line around a stop sign, means it's optional.
Cool.
You don't have to stop.
Okay.
You've never heard that, Eddie?
No,
No.
Of course it's not true because every single stop sign has a white
Right.
line around it. But it's
My
just a
gosh,
myth.
I was actually
Those
going to
are
take that in court.
Those are one of those funny myths that aren't true.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I got it afterwards. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
We gotta behave and not talk about Sherry.
Okay. She showed up, huh?
I'm
Not
jealous
yet,
now,
but she'll
and
be here soon.
All right. We'll try to behave.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care.
it's 4:20 for Eddie's time. I'm out
Right?
of dance. All I'm doing is flour right now. Oh, it is the first. I gotta make a trip.
Right?
Today's the second, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm a day late.
You're a day late.
Yeah.
Mm.
I gotta go get some more. I'll see you guys later.
He's on.
I
To
think you
help, he doesn't behave.
pepper before you go.
I'm not going nowhere for a bit. I got another hour left of this podcast. And I am the showstopper, remember?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know about that. I did invite her to the podcast, actually.
Uh-huh.
No wonder why she refused that.
I would like, she's never going to come because the minute she comes, the first question out of my mouth is, you went from 22 listeners to 6 listeners. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
You're talking about Janine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How about Moose? What's going on with him?
Same.
His listener base is down too over there. Maggie has.
They're only
Maggie has a little something to do with that.
They're only advertising to IMVU.
Oh Lord, that's not enough.
Mm.
They lost all their Filetopia listeners because they're not advertising over here.
Right.
But you know that they were saying they had, all them listeners in IMVU. I'm wondering what happened to all of them.
Maggie.
Mm.
I know what happened to them. I ain't saying nothing.
That face says it all. I could read that story.
I may have had something to do with it.
Well, when you go doing all the drama and stuff, it really drags it down.
Yeah.
It does. But that was her. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna bullshit about it. It was her choice.
Mm-hmm.
She had enough of their bullshit. And she pulled out all her support.
Yeah.
All her support.
Well, and the thing is that she was being made to feel like she didn't never do nothing for him. She was there from the get-go.
That's exactly it. Like,
she put in a lot of time and personal money into that.
A shitload of personal money.
Yeah. That's the thing about IMU. Gosh. I mean, if you're serious about it, you're putting money into it.
Oh yeah, and she put hundreds into helping her.
I thought IMVU was fun, but to really experience it, you had to put money in it, and I'm like, I just couldn't see doing it.
Well, Tina remember the days back over at Underground. They were basically forcing her and Earl were forcing us all to go over there, weren't they?
Oh yeah.
you've got to be over here. This is where all the listeners are. Rah, 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 rah. And I was like, nah.
I don't care.
But then there towards the end, it was like it was all about that and not the listeners. We lost quite a bit of Faltopia listeners because it was all about the other program.
Yeah.
And I think just people they just gave up and quit bothering. It'd be nice to see them come back.
It would.
But I know at least one is, focusing on family right now. Have you heard any word about how the grandbaby is?
I have, and I know otherwise.
Okay.
Not so much focusing on family now.
All right.
Um,
I just hope she's well,
She's well, yes, but it's more like she went over to IMVU to join the posse and realised, I think, how much it was going to cost her to keep going and going and going. So now she's vanished from both.
Okay.
Last time I see Gail was over on their little chat thing that was about 4 to 6 weeks ago, and that was it. She wasn't on Filetopia either, so it was like she joined them.
Yeah. I really didn't see that one coming, that she would go that far, but
Well, I know why.
yeah.
That was all Earl and Janine push.
Yep. And then reality set in.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that a bite?
Mm-hmm. Tina, I'm gonna go find some obscure hole in the wall program, and I'm gonna hound you until you join it.
Join what?
I don't know. We'll find something else for you to join.
Right?
I'll join. I don't care. I already had too many programs on my already joined in.
I know, right?
She's still trying to figure out this part.
I'm waiting for them to finish the project so I can pick one and then be done with it.
Yeah.
They're here.
Oh, Lordy.
I hear him.
She's waiting the door for you.
I know. I seen it.
Eddie's got some Pepsi and some barbecue.
Oh, nice refrigerator.
Yeah. Make me a ham sandwich while you're in there.
I'll take a beer.
I'll take some Mountain Dew.
Eddie just took a dab. Now he's got the munchies.
He's fixing him a coffee. I've seen the creamer.
Well, actually, I was trying to move the creamer, but she didn't put the cover on tight, so when I moved it, it spilled all over the friggin' plate.
Oh, Lord.
You know?
That drives me nuts.
I don't drink coffee.
You don't do coffee?
No, that's my motivator.
See, Neil doesn't do. He does a form of coffee. I did not know this until he told me. Do what?
I've
do
never
Dr.
drank
Pepper.
coffee.
Larry hasn't either. Neil told me that Dr. Pepper is actually owned by
Keurig.
Keurig.
Oh.
So he refers to Dr. Pepper as his version of coffee.
Now. It's coffee now. It's owned by a coffee company. Look it up, seriously. Dr. Pepper is owned by KDP. KDP, which stands for Keurig Dr. Pepper.
Have you ever tried it heated up?
Yes.
Ew. See that, Dr. Pepper?
Uh-huh. They used to drink it like coffee at the senior center. They would heat it for them, and they would drink it.
Okay.
I've heard of that. What's the other one? Ginger ale. They mix something in the ginger ale and it becomes heated. It's like having a hot drink. And I'm like, I did not know that. It was some kind of juice.
Oh.
Cranberry?
I think it's prune juice. You mix ginger ale and prune juice. I think it
I
is.
started to say that.
And it actually I don't know what it is. It's the combination of it, and it's heated. I'm like,
Do you hear her screaming?
Nope.
Smelling up a storm, wanted me to go over and pet her, and I told her to go see the company.
She don't like the company.
No, they got to settle down, warm up.
I heard her then.
Yeah. Foxy! Kitty, 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 kitty. Lord, my cat just jumped out the box and come running. You're not Foxy.
But what's a Foxy? I want to know what a Foxy is.
Are you looking for Foxy? Miss Gemma.
So, Eddie, how are you finding the requester program?
What's up?
How are you finding the requester program?
That's good.
Cool. Have you had any more crashes since?
Huh?
Have you had any more crashes since?
Oh, no. No. My requesters never crashed. I was getting, before he did the update, I was getting like random, not even with the requester on, I was getting some frame warning.
Yeah, Framework 6.
Yeah, he said that was fixed when we got the update, and I haven't got it since I got the update.
Neither have I, but Tina did, and so did Neil.
Yeah, I was told to wait for a new update.
So there's another new update coming out, but me and Jerry can't understand it because you haven't had it since the last update. I haven't had it since the last update, but Tina and Neil have this time.
Right. I updated since the meeting was over last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just I'm trying to get feedback so that Jerry understands.
And I just sent Jerry my copy of the requester, and he's going to tinker with it and see if it's doing anything.
Yeah, I think that's why he said that the release might not be today after all. It might be later in the week, so...
That's fine.
He's wanting to make sure he gets some more bugs and stuff worked out before he releases.
Right.
It's not really a bug as a bug, because as Neil said, all he does is just, if it comes up with the runtime 6 error, he just stops it, closes it, opens it back up, and away it goes again.
Yeah.
Morning, Jess!
Morning, Jeff.
Oh.
She thought she was going to sneak through. That's our executive producer. Is that right? The executive producer?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's the one over there with the whip.
Yep. I can feel it all the way down here.
Right, outside's fine. But once you go in the house, they feel protected. Like, this is my house. I'm the dominant one. Sorry, my neighbors are here.
How many kids do you have, Eddie?
My youngest is 6, and then I got two 21-year-old daughters, a 22-year-old son, and then a 27-year-old son.
Okay.
What did you say?
Wow.
Age gap.
I've got to ask, Eddie, how old are you?
Me? I'm 48.
Yeah. You're how old?
Huh?
38?
48.
48.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you started over?
Yeah, my 6-year-old.
Lord God, you lost your mind.
Well, he looks
Yeah, I was going to say the
looks
same
like
thing.
he's in his 30s.
I think 60 when she graduates.
Right?
Jeez.
I keep that.
Is that Carol's baby or Eddie's?
That's the dog barking upstairs.
Why? What's upstairs?
My niece and my nephew lives up there.
Oh, all right.
Oh, they
And
got
Sonny just came home and she's sitting there in the hallway barking. That's
Okay.
Gracie. She's a pit bull. That's why you hear her.
the big
She's
mouth.
a big dog.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
My sister started over. She had a 24-year-old. Now she's got a 12-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 5-year-old.
Lord God.
But her oldest was 18 years old when she started over.
Oh, wow.
He was out of the house in college when she had her next child.
Lord.
That was
That's crazy.
that was sensible.
No, that's not.
Oh.
Well, sort of, yeah, because one's already.
Because now she's going to be 70 when she's walking the next street down the graduation aisle.
Yeah, but when
She's not going to be old enough to enjoy her grandchildren.
Right.
no, but they're going to be old enough to enjoy her by wheeling her about in the wheelchair.
Right?
She's sensible there. She's sensible there. Come on.
Y'all see Eddie's baby?
All right. That's sensible. Like, they've got to look after her in the long run.
Let's put my wheelchair out.
Well, yeah, that.
Sell it for $1,000.
So when you get to that age,
So we should
you
do.
can play in the
If I-
sandbox and drool and take naps with the
Out of
grandkids.
date, that's what we work in.
Right.
Or
That's it.
share it with
Right,
the cat.
so
Right?
I mean, the armrests are already starting to mold. I don't think it's from not from getting wet, because it doesn't get wet, but from the moisture and probably from Dad's.
I guess you can go to daycare with your grandbaby at that age.
Yeah.
Your kid can be feeding the grandbaby and you mushed peas.
Ew.
You can have a contest who can spit the mushed peas the furthest.
Nah. I've worked in nursing homes.
About a lot of paneling with that. money.
Right?
Now, you and your fiance, Andy, are you going to have more kids?
Yes.
Between the two.
Yes.
You got him thinking there. You got him stumped.
Um,
You don't want no more. He's already got 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But she's just starting out, so yeah.
Yeah, that's a technical one. I would rather not answer that question. I might incriminate myself.
Well, here's the important question. Here's the important thing. You're about to meet her parents this weekend, and you can bet you about $1 that's going to be one of their questions. Is when are you going to get grandchildren?
Right?
And you know my ideal answer to that?
What?
Well, here you go. Would you like to shake their hand? I've got them already pre-done for you.
And half raised, yeah.
And half raised.
But you guys have seen her picture. Do you really think Andy's going to tell her no?
Yeah.
He's not going to tell her no.
I don't know. I'm getting old, Bobby.
I know it.
I can't keep throwing furniture around the way I am.
Right. Well, by the time the kid's like 7, 8, you'll be in that wheelchair and the child will be the perfect size to just push you around. You keep throwing that furniture around like you are.
I don't know. I'll keep throwing this furniture around the way I am. I'm going to be built like a fucking brick shithouse again.
Mm-hmm.
Bad enough as it is. I've only been back to work a week and look. Fucking every muscle in my body's fucking intensified again.
Well, now if we can just get your associate built up like that.
Yeah, well, we
and
won't go
properly
there.
trained.
But I might have overcome that today. I'll tell you more about that off air because I can't talk about business on air.
Right. Let's say this conversation.
But I might have overcome that solution.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had a telephone call from an old boss.
Oh.
Well, not a telephone call, more of a messenger chat. So he's looking for more work for his workers.
Ah.
Mm.
So you might soon be getting some experienced
Help.
What are you doing now? Ah.
So
More dabs.
Lord, Tina, sneeze for me.
hopefully
Yeah.
it pans out. So I'll end
Last
up.
time I sneezed so hard it threw the headset off my head. So the future looks promising, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Oh.
Oh, a Sesame Street dog.
Aw.
Isn't that like a Weisenheimer?
Huh?
Is that like a Weisenheimer?
It's a blue tick pond.
Oh, a blue tick. Okay.
Oh Lord, I can't wait till it starts that howl.
Show a
Ow!
picture of ours on our little
I got 2 other hounds that live next door to me. I hope he's not right down.
Oh my gosh.
picture of ours.
Anything moves in the middle of the night, oh my God, you can't get them to shut up.
Show my message before.
I had a blue tick and we hunted her. Oh. My little brother had a rabbit beagle. You think a blue tick is rough? A rabbit beagle? Drive you crazy.
Never heard of one.
It's like
I
Snoopy.
met Chip Dog yesterday from
Yeah.
I get him. They gotta get it. Post office.
They like to howl too.
Welcome back, Cam.
Back Cam.
Thank you.
We're just sitting here talking about dogs.
Oh, okay. He said hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, he had to get back to work. He they have until Wednesday to finish this episode. And they're running behind, so they're working till like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, so he's like, oh my God, I'm sleep deprived right now.
So they're just hectic.
Yes, they are very. That's why, and I didn't
So,
know. That's why he had messaged me in about a week and a half, and I thought I did something wrong, and he's like, "No, oh my God!" But he had
doesn't
like a
have
few minutes
time.
break. Yeah, he had a few minutes break, so he was like, he was drinking a beer and eating some seafood, and so he replied to my message. So yeah. Yep. So
Well, at least they're stationary for right now instead of,
okay.
touring.
Yeah, he's not on tour anymore. It's just his new show that he's doing. They have him like working night and day right now until everything's figured out. Because they have a deadline, and if they don't meet it, then they have. I think he said they have to pay like another $1 million to get it done.
Oh,
good
wow.
Lord.
Yeah, so he's like, we're trying not to do that.
All right.
So yeah.
So yeah, Japan.
Yeah.
You can get fucked.
Why? That's okay, because he's already told me whenever I'm ready to go, tell him and he'll buy the tickets for me. He said, I got you. I'm like, for real? He goes, yeah, you tell me when you want to come, and I got
Andy,
you.
let's pack our bags. Let's
Yeah.
pack our bags.
That's it. How many tickets is he buying?
1,
3.
1,
Right?
3.
1.
3.
You're not, but you got to have a
Tell him to buy
supervisor.
Yeah, you've got to have an escort. And what better
Yeah, it's
better
gonna be
country to
him.
have an escort than Australia, because we are right next to the Asia Pacific.
Yeah,
See,
but
I'm going to be
here's...
your chaperone, and Andy's going to be my chaperone.
I see. Okay, but then what happens whenever I need to go by myself?
You
Oh, I'll
can't.
just take a nap.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, good.
we'll just go somewhere and like chill out.
You just get us in the country. Me and Andy will just,
They're not saying you always have to have a chaperone.
Okay,
just to get
good.
into the country.
Well, I told my mom, I said, I really want to go to Japan. And she goes, no, you just really want to see someone in Japan. There's a difference. And I'm
Right.
like, well, but it's the same thing right now.
Right. It's sightseeing. Some people
Yeah,
want to go
it's-
see
yeah.
the sights, and that's a sight.
Yeah, exactly. And she goes, and what are you going to do there? I said, look at the ceiling mostly.
Make more videos.
Yes. No, I doubt we do that one. Oh, that would be embarrassing for him. That
Well,
got out.
they've got big picture windows in those fancy
Yeah,
hotels.
exactly.
You can see the city lights.
Yeah, well, you know how that goes.
And
What-
if you're
what
up,
show's he
just
doing?
leave the curtain open.
So
What's
anyway,
that?
Cam.
What show's he doing?
What's he doing?
Yeah,
What's
what
he
show?
doing?
Oh,
Nothing. He's nothing. Oh, he
Yeah,
just messaged me back.
he's got to keep it quiet. Exactly who he's talking about.
Yeah.
He can't tell you what show he's working on.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I know him.
No,
I
don't think you would.
Okay.
no, I
Alright,
don't think you
never
would.
mind. I don't care.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yeah, I have to keep
Why?
quiet
Yeah,
on what
it-
he does.
Kidding.
It's one of those secretive things.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
it's
that's-
more of
if I
a
don't know, I
Asian
don't
show,
know.
Tina.
yeah, it's an Asian show. It's from Japan. He's from Japan.
Okay.
it's one of those ones that me and you would probably just notice the commercials for, not the
Yeah.
actual show.
I sent him a picture of my new kitten, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's in my lap.
Lord, he didn't think it was a snack, did he?
Well, yeah, not exactly. No.
Not that
So
kind of snack.
mean. No. And he just replied back. He goes, "That's awesome." And I go, "Thank you." Like that. He goes, "Oh, and the kitten's cute too."
Oh boy.
Ah,
He's got a good sense of humor.
So, anyway,
does.
I've got another question to
Yeah.
ask you, Cam.
okay, go ahead.
So, how long's this one going to last?
As long as it's fun.
There you go.
Yeah. He's actually really nice. I actually went back to his place last night. I met his mom and dad. And
Dang,
Anyway,
you work
I s-
faster than Andy does.
I tell you. And I set up WinMX on his computer, and he went into the chat room last night just to kind of check it out a little bit. So he said
Oh,
he'd probably be
dang.
in there. Yeah, so he kind of likes it.
So this one's not going to whine and cry because you're over there.
Correct. Not at all.
Well, that's the reason why
Not at all.
I was asking Bobby, because he's the same age as Cam. Now,
Yeah.
Cam's normally into the older.
Right? And this one kind of snuck up out of nowhere. He's always been there
He
as a
did.
friend, and just
Yeah.
boom.
Well, we've been friends for maybe 7 months. And casual
look,
friends.
Andy's gonna
It's not
pay
like
us.
we
He's-
hung out.
He's passing out credit cards.
I'll
Oh,
take
sure.
that one, black one and the white one.
I'll take the one with the highest limit.
I'll
Is
take
that-
whichever one you want to give me.
Is that saying something? The wife walked by and he immediately pulls the wallet out to make sure his cards are still there. All she did was walk by and he's checking his cards.
He was sitting on them.
Ah,
But guess what? Asher, he's part Chinese.
Of course he is.
there
So I-
seems to be a theme there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah. I love Asians. They're so hot.
Right.
And so, do you have any pointers for Andy? Because he's slowly working his way up to meeting the parents.
Oh yeah?
And you done wham bam done met them.
Yeah. I've got nothing to be shy of. I'll meet him.
I ain't got nothing to
I
be
tell you
shy
what.
of.
I tell you what,
Right.
here's what you do, Andy. Just fold. Go to the other side. Much easier.
Yeah,
That
but
hot girl that he has? No way.
Sam, you're forgetting
Yeah.
one thing.
Sure.
Andy's engaged to a young girl, meaning Andy's the same age as the parent.
Oh hell, that's right. Fuck me.
Right.
Yeah. I can't
Like a
imagine
40-year-old
bringing home like a
Like a 40-year-old
50-year-old going, "Hey Dad, I'm gonna marry him."
Right. Did y'all go to
Oh,
preschool
50, you
together?
cheeky
Yeah.
fucker. I'm gonna slap you now.
I love you.
Fucking 50. Ooh. Take a
See,
10
Andy's
years.
gonna follow-
Take 10 years off of that, buddy.
Andy's gonna follow in
Oh,
Eddie's
Well,
footsteps.
I didn't mean you. I was just making an example because my dad's 50. So I can't.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just making an example, not you personally. And what do you mean, take 10 years off that? I figured I'd add 20. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Love you.
Ooh, Eddie's doing the outdoors thing.
Oh,
What's
I
it like
see.
out there?
Bring the puppy out.
Ah, all that nature.
Is he taking us to the birthday party?
Happy birthday to you.
He's taking us all out for a potty break. Tina, pick your tree.
Okay, but I did tell Asher yesterday about my friend from Japan. I did tell him straight out.
So how's he feel about that?
He's cool with it. He's like,
Cool.
yeah. I mean, he goes because I showed him. I showed him who he was, and he was like, oh yeah, if
I
I,
mean,
get the
like,
chance, I'm going to too. I'm like,
Hey,
oh, okay.
so your friend has a friend. You know,
Yeah, and which
you
Asher told me,
might actually wind up with 2 tickets.
hey, never know. And Asher has a girl that he likes that he goes, if I ever get the chance, I'm going to. I'm just letting you know. I'm like, okay, I got you.
Right?
No big deal. Which I appreciate that. It's honesty. At least be
Yeah.
honest with me. But, yep. I'm still trying to get used to this phone. It's so funny because my phone started ringing, and my dumbass just picked it up. It's folded right now, and I picked it up going, hello, like that. I'm like, well, you have to open the son of a bitch, remember?
We'll have to get you some how-to videos, huh?
I'm gonna have to. I had to look up Google how to get rid of stuff because there was all these weird shit up here. Like, they had like a left swipe, and then they had a right swipe, and they had like this little thing on the side, and I'm like, what the hell is all this?
He's on Tinder. Left swipe, right swipe, left swipe, right swipe.
Right?
Right?
That's the truth of it. He's trying to figure out how to hide Tinder.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's see, we all know your secrets, Cam.
Yeah, that's how I met him. Yeah, it was on Tinder.
How you like your phone?
I do. I love this thing. It's nice. Like, if
Is
it's
it
right in
big
the
or
pocket, I don't have
tiny?
to... Pardon?
Is it big or tiny?
It's a big phone. It's like the size of a regular phone, but it just folds in half, and then it becomes half the size. And so if it's like literally right in my pocket, so I don't have to worry about dropping it, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. I showed Yusuke my new phone, and he's like, oh, you should have just got an iPhone. I'm like, no.
Yep.
I don't like iPhones. I hate iPhones.
I don't like
I
iPhones
did too until I
either.
got my first one.
I tried one, and I did not like it. I was just like, well, and it was so funny because my mom's yelling at me half the time on the phone because she can't hear me right. And I'm like, oh, stupid. But some people love them. And
Yeah.
I am one of them that does not.
You watch these phones, they come and go every couple of years. They go for them little tiny phones, the size of a credit card. And then the next thing you know, a wallet-sized phone is all the rage. And then they go back to these little tiny phones. And then they go back to the great big phones. I'm like,
Okay,
man,
Bobby,
come
it's
on.
time.
It's
Hey,
time.
Jimmy Buffett died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that. When did he die?
Yesterday, right, Andy?
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper time.
Yes.
Neil told me about
Wow.
it.
Wow.
I told Neil.
Tina told me.
Yeah, I seen where she had posted that. Did you know he was born on Christmas Day?
Aw.
He was born Christmas Day,
Oh.
I believe 1946.
I found on Facebook. Clay posted it.
Yeah. We're losing all the good ones. And
Yeah.
then all these no talent hacks are still. Oh, Pepsi. We're stuck with all these.
Crazy music.
Yeah.
No, you just called me bae.
Aw.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
And he
I'll
sent
be
me a
right.
thirst trap video. Fucker.
A what?
I have
A
no idea what
thirst
he's
trap
doing.
video.
Mm.
Oh, he's back inside.
Yeah. He said it was. He had his daily dose of outdoors life. Tina, I'm being eyeballed.
By your cat.
Yeah.
Doing a club.
I'm an hour behind in feeding them, so I'm getting that stink eye look. You never
Yeah, my
feed me. I'm
cat stares
starving to
at
death.
me. All right, get this. You know I'm in a wheelchair. My left side's for the door to be open, okay? And my
Hmm.
right side arm is for drinks, or my leg. She'll tap on my arm to let me know she wants a drink. So she'll come over here, tap me on my arm. I put the drink down. She runs to the door, and I says, "Kitty, you're wrong. This is drink. This is outside." He just looked at me and goes, "Just open it."
I'll
Right?
be right back.
They're so
Okay,
demanding.
Tim.
I just want batter on my head.
Just as demanding as snakes.
Yes.
And I'm a fool to even think about getting more.
Oh, show
You don't
Tina
need
your
a license
hand.
for snakes?
Sorry,
Andy
Kate.
has a spoiled, rotten snake.
I got bit for the first time yesterday.
Oh, are they
She sunk
poisonous?
it.
Nah.
Nah.
You're lucky.
And she didn't bite as bite. She tightened up around me hand and was trying to grip on, and I was trying to get her off, and she didn't want to come off. She wanted to stay out of her enclosure, and I wanted to put her away, and it was sort of an argument like, "No, you're not fucking putting me away. I'm going to hold on tight." And as she pulled her head round, she sort of dug her fang into my arm, and as I've tried to release her, it's caught me about 6 times.
Oh,
So I was more worried about doing more damage to her tooth than what it did to me.
right.
It kind of like, it was the snake equivalent of the cat
Yeah,
sinking her claws
and
in to hang on.
yeah, you got nipped by a snake.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd be saying those words.
Well, she got used to him being home, and then he went back to
Right.
work, and she's there by herself and lonely. I was telling him last night, I said, I was reading up, and somebody said that snakes don't have feelings, and, they
Oh,
don't have.
animals have feelings. That's so
Mm.
BS.
Well, his does. She bangs on the glass to let him, hey, I'm here, let me out.
Mm-hmm. Animals know things, and they
Yup.
know words. They might
And
choose not to hear the words.
your cat gets up in your lap and snuggles with you. His
Yeah.
snake actually curls up on the couch with his oldest son and watches Harry Potter movies.
Aw.
And it's funny. My cats like to watch Scooby Doo. His snake
Okay.
watches Harry Potter.
Well,
My cat hates it when I DJ.
the thing is,
Yeah.
when we got her, Ben was looking for names of snakes from films. And the ones that you've got are obviously like Robin Hood. You got the snake out of that, but there was no female names. The only female name that he could find was Nagini from Harry Potter. So of course, once he named her, he started watching the films one by one with her. And it just stuck that they would sit down of a night time. They watched the Harry Potter sequel like 50 million fucking times. I got sick of watching it. They watched it that much over and over. As soon as they finished watching the last, like, Deathly Hallows Part 2, they went back to the first one. And then went through. And then they went back to the first one. And then went... Oh, just like, oh my God. And it's just... and it's just stuck. Like, now she's gone on... She sits there and she watches Fast and Furious and shit like that. It's like anything with action with lots of lights in it and flashes. And it draws her attention, so she just sit there with him and watch it.
Yeah. When we get off the podcast, you need to find that picture of him on the couch with her and her head's just barely sticking out of the blanket.
Aw.
And you can see he's laying there on the couch and got the blanket over him, and she's sticking out of the blanket, and you can see that she is watching the tablet. And I was like, I think that's my favorite picture.
Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Child, I'm gonna eat you.
I don't know if I sent that one directly into Skype or not. I think I did. I don't know which chat it was in either.
I know we send so many pictures back and forth. But, you know, I honestly didn't think about that until I seen that picture, and I'm like, I would have never believed it.
But you got that one.
Oh, alright. It's kind of dark, but I can see the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's under the blanket.
Yeah.
He's under the blanket cuddling.
Right, there's another one here somewhere. Where was it? I see it. I've got too many bloody photos of shit.
Too many and not enough.
Oh, I take photos of everything. It's my problem.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Huh?
Come on, send.
That was my thing earlier. I couldn't get that file to send.
Aw.
Yep. She's instructing him on how to play the game.
I bet. I bet she will win, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're bloody crazy, the pair of them.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Does your son take care of him?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So he can't take it to his mom's house, right?
No.
Yeah.
That was right.
So she has separation issues.
Yeah, when Ben goes back to his mum's, like, she pines for him.
Yeah. I can see that. Heck, when I leave just to go to the doctor's office, my cat clings to me when I come home.
Oh yeah, like, well, why did you leave me?
And I
You're only
even
gone,
tell her I'll be back in a couple hours. Wrong
right?
mistake.
But they act like you've been gone for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she misses him. Like, they've got a bond beyond any other between them, and like he goes over his mum's and says that he should be over my place because of his snake, and the snake sits there and won't come out of its cage because she's missing him, and it's bloody crazy.
Do you have anything of his scent that you can put in a tank?
You can't.
Okay, have you?
Yeah, but you can't.
Why not?
It's a snake. If you put something like a jumper or something like that in there, they can tie themselves up in it.
Well,
Yeah.
how about dish towel?
I don't know. That would be too much, like, uh, like a
Or a
food
sock?
scenting. Lord God, if you put a sock in there, she'd curl up in it and never come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking for the cat, for the fish, or for the snake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I'm giving advice for a snake.
She's just got to
That's
get.
where Amy comes in.
She's just got to get used to that the boys have gone back to their mums now, and I've gone back to work. Once she gets used to it again, she'll be all right. She's just a
Yeah.
bit. It's not normal her not having someone around that'll pop in there and say hello to her and that. So, where she's up against the glass, I'll let her out during the day.
Can you take her on a truck?
No, I
I
could.
didn't think so.
I could, but no.
Yeah.
All right.
I have seen people travel with them, but it's not ideal for her.
No.
Too much risk
Right.
of being hurt or getting loose.
Plus, where are you gonna put the tank at?
Strap it in the passenger seat.
Yeah. That means no hitchhikers.
Right?
Like she goes on car rides with us, and I went up to the pet shop today to get them some food. And one of the girls up there that knows me, she goes, "You've been coming in here a lot lately for food," and I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "How are the snakes doing?" I was like, "Yeah, they're doing good. I was going to bring one out today." I said, "But it's a bit chilly." I said, "But next time I come up, I'll bring her up." Like, everyone around the area knows, because we take them out in summer, like when they were babies, when we first got them. It was warm and summertime still, so we'd take them to the shops with us to get their food and that.
Right.
So once it starts warming up, we'll take them for car rides and take them up to the shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tina, where I live, it is against the law to pick up hitchhikers
Oh.
Yeah.
because there is a prison within 12 miles from my house, and you cannot pick up hitchhikers. Just in
Oh,
case,
hitchhikers. Okay.
just in
Yeah,
case,
it's
of
like-
course, one of them is an escaped prisoner, you can't help them get away. Don't pick
Right.
Yeah, it's like that in Colorado.
It's a law. You cannot pick them up.
Plus, you don't know there's a psycho killer in the car.
Right? You might pick up one of our crazy asses.
Yeah.
But yeah, where my grandma used to live in Colorado, you're not allowed to pick up hitchhikers.
Right, and you shouldn't
Our
either.
street is Main Street.
Along Route 173, just east of Main Street.
Probably somebody walking down the tracks behind our house.
Yep.
Just before you got to 173, yeah.
My daughter witnessed it. Unfortunately, it was an older man trying to beat the train.
Ooh. So how many days are you working then, Cam? He's
Wow,
disappeared.
that many.
Yeah, I know. That was an exciting conversation.
He's probably over there texting.
or,
We'll call it texting.
or trying to figure out the phone.
Right?
Watching a video.
He's over there buried up in Google.
Yeah.
3 songs left. 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes.
All right.
All right, 14 really.
I was going to say, 14, come on.
But I've only got 10
Oh my
minutes
God,
worth of songs.
Jesus.
I've got 12 minutes worth of songs.
Tina, I'm going to send you a cat.
All right.
He just
Where?
knocked my off the fireplace.
Well,
Huh?
We have my brother's urn on the fireplace, and the cat curled up on top of it, and they
Uh-huh.
both laid in the floor.
Aw.
Yeah.
did it break?
I saw that. Nah.
Phew.
Well, his is it's a wooden box, and it's in a velvet bag.
Ah.
I think that's the worst thing about cats is their need to be up on stuff.
Not mine. Just on my bed.
I wish mine was happy that way.
She just been
I
the
swear-
counter.
I'm still thinking about getting me a little Nerf gun.
I hear ya.
Well, as the show's coming almost to the end, I'd just like to say a big hello, farewell to all the listeners for this week. Please join us again next week for any more updates to our DJ requesters and for what's going on behind the scenes with Thunderman and Radio. We've got DJ Fast Eddie, DJ Cam, well, not DJ Cam, but Tech Cam, DJ Junkyard Dog, DJ Mute, DJ Tina Tunes. We've got Carol and myself, DJ Wolfman Jack, bidding you all a very, very, very farewell on this Saturday morning. Please stay tuned for all updates and upcoming shows. We've got, I do believe we've got DJ Smurfette coming up later on today. And possibly DJ Super Dennis. If he's got a show together. If not, the air will be free.
What about lava?
I'm
We'll
not
talk
sure.
Okay. We'll talk her into DJing today.
Yeah,
All right.
probably, because we've got the podcast, and then Smurfette comes on 1 till 5, and then supposedly Super Dennis, but it depends if Dennis has got a show or not. Other than that, the air's after 5 o'clock today. The air's free.
We'll get Eddie and DJ Sugar Rush to do a little show.
Eddie will be at a Sugar Rush party.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Sugar Rush.
Now that'd be about 9 o'clock. Come on.
Yeah.
So from 5 to 8, you've got a slot in between. We can get Jenna in there, or
Yeah.
Maybe
And Jenna's
maybe
up
maybe
late.
Tina or
Well, and Jenna's up late, so we can put her on late too. So
that works too. So we can go Tina, Sugar Rush, and then Lava.
yeah.
Just tell me when, where.
We'll let you know.
All right.
Eddie's chuckling there, going, "Oh my god, what have I got myself into?"
We still got to get his wife on the air.
Yeah, I don't.
You know, they could just put the kid to bed and him and her could do a husband and wife show tonight.
There you go. That's a
The ball
possibility
has
too.
spoken.
That's a very big possibility too.
I would tune in for that.
But she is sick, so you gotta.
She did look sick a minute ago.
No, 6. The DJ Sugar Rush, she'll get on there playing the Baby Shark song, Little Macarena.
Nah, she likes rock.
Yeah. You know what? She might get on there, start howling like you do.
She might.
DJ Sugar Rush.
All right, I want to sign out. Just text me in the other room.
All right, we'll
All right,
holler at
Tina,
you.
I'll catch you.
All right, bye, guys. Bye, fans.
Oh dear.
Sounds like a good lineup.
Yeah. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Been a long day, has it?
Oh, I woke up late today. I had a lay in and then went to the chiro.
Yeah. You feel better?
I'm still stiff, but that's to be expected.
Yeah. Looks like you're functioning fairly well.
I am. I'm moving about a bit where I'm freezing up, but yeah. The pain's bearable now.
Well, it won't be long. You'll get to crash. Sleep it off for a little bit. We'll message you about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Are you up yet? Are you up yet?
Yeah.
No, that'd be Beavis and Butthead. I'll have to remove them from the podcast call.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, he'll show up.
Oh man, them two. I don't know how Carol. I pity you, Carol.
Hey, I learned to sleep through their calls.
Honestly,
I'm
I've
going to the party.
I figure it's something that
Alright.
can wait.
catch up with you, Eddie.
Talk to you later, Eddie. Have fun.
Later.
You have a great day.
Tell Sugar Rush we said have a good time.
I was asleep when you all called.
Oh, sorry.
That's what
Notice
took me
you
a
didn't
while to
sleep
get
through
woke
us.
up. Well, my cousin spent the night, and we sat up late and talked a while and talked about all the other family members and
Gossiping.
why, yeah.
So how's Tony going with the station? I haven't seen him in about a week or two.
I ain't talked to him for probably 2 weeks.
Jesus.
He's AWOL again, huh?
I don't know. He's always messaging them dating sites and all that crap.
Lord, maybe he swiped right and he should have swiped left.
Huh?
He
I don't know.
DJ'd
I
the other
give up.
day.
I don't know. I told him, he can't be talking to people like that because it's all scam.
Yeah. Them dating sites are just as dangerous as picking up a hitchhiker.
Yeah.
You just never know.
He wants people to talk to, and
Huh?
I understand that, but I'm not
Yeah.
that desperate myself.
He'd be
Yeah.
better off going to the grocery store and talking to random strangers.
Well,
He's
yeah.
done that too.
Well, yeah, he has.
But
Bought him roses and took them to him, and
Yeah.
then found out that they had a husband.
the thing is, he's trying to get the station up and going, and he's disappeared again.
Well, I'll just wait to see what he does.
Yeah.
I've only actually DJ'd probably 2 times since I've even felt any better, and I'm still not eating right. So I still can't eat, and I mostly eat soup or something like that.